From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the News 8 Daily 8 Podcast with Wish TV's Kylie Conway. A Wish TV News 8 update.
From Wish TV, I'm Drew Blair, in for Kylie Conway with your News 8 Daily 8 on this Monday, April 4th. Your first headline is Ticket Trouble denies fans a concert they waited years to see. This morning, Gainbridge Fieldhouse is asking anyone turned away from Elton John's concert this weekend to contact its box office or original point of purchase. Some could not witness the star performer's last concert in Indianapolis after some seats sold no longer exist because of changes to the venue. The Fieldhouse underwent renovations to the lower bowl and mezzanine levels since the concert first went on sale. Elton John's appearance was first set for October 2019, but he canceled because the singer was said to be extremely unwell. The show was rescheduled in March of 2020, but canceled again because of the pandemic. Indigo starts a new phase of its Purple Line today. Construction on the rapid transit route from Indianapolis to Lawrence means closing part of 38th Street. The eastbound lanes between Fall Creek Parkway and Keystone Avenue are affected. Westbound lanes will stay open. Indigo says the work will take until at least the middle of August. Police in California are searching for at least 2 suspects in the country's largest mass shooting so far this year. 6 people were killed, 12 others wounded in Sacramento's Bar District. Witnesses describe a chaotic scene around 2 Sunday morning, telling police a fight broke out before the shooting began. In the war in Ukraine, foreign outrage mounts over evidence of possible executions by Russian forces and the discovery of a mass grave. The U.S. State Department is now pledging to help Ukraine document any atrocities it says the Russian military committed against Ukrainian civilians. People who live near the mass grave in Bucha, which is near the capital Kyiv, say it started in the early days of the war. Now they say there are about 150 people buried there. According to the mayor, there may be as many as 300 bodies. The second half of your Daily 8 top stories next. Indiana University star guard Xavier Johnson is accused of leading police on a chase in Bloomington this weekend. The Monroe County Sheriff says he was speeding in the early morning hours Sunday. According to investigators, Johnson eventually stopped but switched seats with another student, and both men claimed the second person was driving the whole time. Johnson faces a felony charge of resisting law enforcement with a vehicle and a misdemeanor of reckless driving. The other student is accused of false informing. Jury selection begins for the country's deadliest mass shooting to ever go to trial. Life in prison or the death penalty are on the table for 23-year-old Nicholas Cruz. Cruz pleaded guilty of murdering 17 students and staff members at a high school in Parkland, Florida in February 2018. The trial could take up to 6 months. The South Carolina women's basketball team is waking up a national title holder for the second time. The Gamecocks toppled the University of Connecticut to win the NCAA tourney in Minneapolis. UConn had been undefeated in championship games until last night. The NCAA will crown a men's basketball champion tonight. The 8-seed UNC Tar Heels are up against the 1-seed Kansas Jayhawks tonight for the title. Tip-off is 9:20. Thank you for catching up with the News 8 Daily 8. Make the most of your Monday. I'm Drew Blair.
This is the News 8 Daily 8 Podcast with Wish TV's Kylie Conway. A Wish TV News 8 update on demand. For even more, on demand and on the go. Connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening. And be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcast.